greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.
Can we talk? I want to have a real conversation with a real person, but right now, everyone's afraid to talk, and that shit is scary to me. I'm a big, bad son of a gun, and I'm rarely terrified, but this stuff is really scary. Listen here, I had one of the most important phone calls of my life this weekend, Jess. A person I didn't expect to call me. I haven't talked to this person in probably maybe at least a year, maybe two, right? And so that makes you wonder, how the hell did this person get my number? Anyway, we'll keep it moving, right? It was a great phone call. Somehow this person stumbled across Project Daddy's content, and the criticism was, Project Daddy, you cuss too much. Yes, you're going to miss an entire audience by the words in which you choose to use, but I'm watching some really scary things happen to the American persons right now. Yes, just last year, 40 million Americans were out of work. You hear me? And I don't know how to describe that without using extremely vulgar terms, because the impact that had on the American family, man, that's some explicit type stuff, you know? And so I want to dive deep and just really explore words, because words have meaning and words have impact the same way that life has meaning and life has impact. And how can I clearly articulate my life story if I can't use the words that clearly describe the thing that I'm experiencing? Yes. Profanity is extremely explicit, but life is extremely explicit. And so sometimes we have to use the words that give the most color to our life experiences, okay? And right now I'm terrified because I'm living in a world that's afraid of words. And that bothers me because there are some explicit actions happening to American citizens, layoffs, evictions. People are living on the streets, completely homeless, destitute. They have nothing. And we're having a conversation on the words in which I use to describe my suffering. We want to talk about all types of body positivity and all these challenges, and we want to try to push forward sexuality and sexual liberation, but I can't even articulate the pain in which I'm suffering every day. I can't talk about my depression. You hear me? I can't talk about my suicidal ideations without being censored, and that makes me frustrated. You hear me? Because I know the American people are suffering. There are so many numbers that go around. Man, 30 to 40,000 Americans murder themselves every year, but we won't talk about that pain and what's the underlying causes that's making these wonderful American citizens kill themselves, yes? And the grotesque ways in which they die, and we won't even have a discussion because we're so afraid of dang on words. You're worried about the profanity that's coming out of my mouth, but you're not worried about American citizens dying. And that makes me very upset. That makes me angry. And so this person also said in this wonderful conversation, I didn't expect this conversation to happen, right? And so in this conversation, this person tells me that I just seem so angry. And you know, I know that I'm creating content, right? And I know people, they say, man, what are you doing this for? Are you doing this for money? And my easy question, the first question that I asked to that same person is there anything that you won't do for money? I don't know if you guys have ever been to a whorehouse. Project Daddy's been to a whorehouse before. And the American climate, the American environment, the politics, the people, just everything that's happening in our culture and our society, it smells like prostitution. You understand me? Everyone is being bought and sold. And it's like there's no dignity, no integrity, no moral value, no moral compass, nothing in this bad motherfucker. And that's coming from a person called Project Daddy. Are you listening to me? The fuck are you talking about? Like, I want to understand you, but you're worried about me saying fuck when the American citizen is getting fucked every day. Shit. I watched America bail out big business and give these motherfuckers trillions of dollars, and the American person has chains thrown at them. And for me to articulate that shit with some colorful language makes you get mad at me? Because I wear overalls, that makes you look at me differently? God damn, I wear overalls in respect and honor to the motherfuckers in America who picked cotton. Yes, hard-working American citizens, you, the greatest American alive. This is a fucking in honor of you, God damn it. Putting on these bad motherfuckers and going to work every day. Hard-working, working American people. Do you hear me? That's who I'm fighting for. That's what the fuck I'm passionate about. God damn, motherfucker. What am I doing this for? I'm doing this for you, the greatest American alive. Ain't nobody else doing shit for you. Motherfucking, you vote for people who hate you. You listen to people who fucking hate your guts. Your favorite fucking podcaster in the world despises you. That motherfucker has $100 million. Do you think he actually cares about your life experience? No, he doesn't. These people hate poor people. When I say poor people, if you make less than $120,000 a year in America, hello, you're a poor person. And you won't call yourself poor, motherfucker. Go into your account. I got $10,000 saved up, motherfucker. I got some Bitcoin. I got some Dogecoin. All right, you broke motherfucker. Goddamn, you have no concept of what a goddamn Jeff Bezos is. Are you listening? Do you know what a Jeff Bezos is? That nigga has $100 billion, nigga. Fuck your Dogecoin. God damn, they're playing an entirely different game. And the only way that Jeff Bezos made $100 billion is he had people pissing and shitting in bottles. In order for you to have a goddamn next day delivery, same day delivery, some motherfucker had to piss in a bottle or stay on the clock so he couldn't have a break to eat a sandwich. So some fucking man could have $100 billion and you want to talk to me about the language in which I use. You want to ask me, are you angry, Project Daddy? I'm enraged. What are you talking about? The American person is being pimped every day by the American government and big business, and you want to talk about language. And then the same big business that's supposed to broadcast you and allow you to fucking communicate with other folks, they censor you. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all these goddamn platforms that are supposed to, for you, the American person, the American citizen, you're supposed to broadcast yourself and tell your fucking truth. But no. You're being controlled by electronic devices, and I don't like having an electronic leash around my fucking neck, man. That shit is uncomfortable. Please take this leash off of me. Please allow me to use words to articulate my real life experience. Please don't be offended because life is explicit. Don't shut me down. There are titties on this platform, but they're being posted artistically. Artistic titties. That's such a wonderful concept. Motherfucking, this is some artistic language. You hear me? It's goddamn colorful. I'm painting pictures with this bad motherfucker. I'm Picasso with this shit. Stop playing with me. I want to fight every goddamn American institution with my own bare hands because you, the greatest American alive, deserves someone to fight on your behalf. And I'm looking for some Americans who are patriotic. Some real fucking superheroes that aren't trying to prostitute themselves, that won't sell themselves to the highest bidder, that will fight for what they believe in. Goddamn, do you have any fucking moral compass? Hell yeah, I'm mad. Because the American person is allowing themselves to be bought and sold on the open market, and they call that shit capitalism. And you dance, motherfucker, dance when they say dance. And you sing, motherfucker, when they say sing. And if they say don't say that word, you say, oh, I'll be quiet. I'll comply. And there's some things that I am, Project Daddy, is willing to fight and or die for. And that's the right to use words the way that I want to. You hear me? That's freedom. And if you don't like them, please turn me off. Turn around, look away, goddamn earmuffs, motherfucker. You ain't got to listen to this shit. You ain't got to watch this bad motherfucker do his thing as he fights on behalf of the greatest American alive. I do not want to be dictated to by an algorithm. Fucking algorithm, you hear me? I can't allow some type of electronic equation to be my master. Fuck you, I will not bow down to not nobody. And if you disagree, then please don't watch my motherfucking content. But I'm fighting to be free. And people are fighting different fights, and I know why Project Daddy is fighting. He's fighting on behalf of every motherfucker who lives in the projects that I'm surrounded by. These beautiful, amazing American citizens who are overlooked, who talk down on, who have chains thrown at them every day. They work hard. Hard-working American citizens who cannot aspire to anything. I'm telling you right now, we ain't accepting no bullshit. You ain't going to continue to throw change at the American people, man. I'm coming for all of it. Project Daddy is coming for all of it. And if you want what you're working for, what you clock in every day for, what you're invested in, this shit behind me, this big motherfucking flag, that represents a geographic location. North America, someplace called the United States of America. Fucking if you live here, were born here, or a citizen of this motherfucking nation, then I'm fighting for you because you are the greatest American alive simply because of where you're born. This is the birthright you inherited, but you got to protect that. And you can't give it away and just let someone tell you how you can be free. You determine what freedom is, and not because of what someone pays you. I'm doing this shit for free all day because I believe in motherfucking freedom. Hello, demonetize Project Daddy. I don't give a goddamn fuck. How many people watch this shit? 33? Hey, I love all 33 of you bad motherfuckers. Project Daddy in the motherfucking building. Hands up to the goddamn son, the greatest American alive. You are the greatest American alive. And I'm honored and I'm pleased to have wonderful conversations because America needs nuanced dialogue about this rape that's happening to the American person. This shit's explicit. And you have to fight back because you are the greatest American alive, the greatest American alive.
The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.